Drummer 173 here, and today we're back with the Not So Berry Challenge with the lovely Orlaigh. And we're on part 2 now, and I did put a little couple of days off screen, just a work day, and she took a wee vacation day as well, so not very much happened, but she did get her promotion, and there was a small fire involving some grilled cheese, but nothing really happened. She put it out, and her counter was a bit burnt. Apart from that, everything was fine. So we're just starting her work day with her brand new job title, and she's going to go and gossip with Heather Patrick. Now, she did go on works night out after her promotion. Let me see. Gossip with coworkers. And basically Orlaigh had one too many few drinks. I'm stuttering over my words here. Yeah, she had a couple too many drinks, and she did end up getting a little bit rude with one of her superiors, and that was John Healy, who is a scientist in the lab. She started off being a little bit mischievous, but she then kind of took it a little bit too far and started being rude. And they did kind of have a dislike between each other, but now she's worked on the relationship a little bit, and she just found out that he's married. Oh, dang it. Yeah, well, maybe, is that the Lindsay she doesn't like? Oh, that'll be why she doesn't like her. Well, anyway, she did reconcile the relationship, and he was kind of being a little bit, flirty towards her, and that makes sense because he is non-committal. And so yeah, I think what had happened was the alcohol was flowing, and she basically started speaking a little bit out of turn, and the two of them started getting a little bit heated, and an argument started. But I think really what was underneath that was these underlying kind of emotions, that maybe they had feelings for each other, but as he's married, he knew he couldn't act on them, and she didn't at the time. She didn't know he was married, but she was kind of getting these vibes of back off, and she thought, please don't speak to me like that. And she took offence, and with the alcohol in her system, she kind of took it a little bit too far, and as I say, they got off to a bad start. But she did reconcile the relationship, and in her morning off, she invited him out for a quick coffee and a quick catch up just to clear the air after the night before, just to make sure everything was fine and they're back on neutral terms. But I think she does want to kind of find out what he's thinking, because she did notice a little bit of an eye. He was giving her a little bit of the een, as we Scots like to say. He was giving her the een, which means he was giving her a look of she was appealing to him. He's not necessarily appealing to me, but maybe he is Orlaigh's type. So maybe we'll just go and give him a serum right now, because we made a serum in the last part, or in the work day before this part. So she can go and give him the serum. Congratulations on starting your element collection, to really show them off. Consider, oh, well, okay, thank you, I shall. Right, I clicked off that. I didn't mean to do that. That upsets me greatly. Oh, that was a waste of whatever many minutes, but never mind. Go give him this serum anyway. And whilst you're here, just ask him about his day. Ask him, has he thought about yesterday? Well, I took the serum off her, so I must trust her. Has anything happened? Nothing that I've noticed. Did you have a good day yesterday? And he's thinking, I could really go a cupcake right now. Ask a coworker for a medal. Let's go and do that then, since he's here. Can I? Where do medals be at? This upsets me. Flirt covertly. I don't know what that means, but let's do it. Does that mean like in private? Okay, so that didn't go very well. She's quite embarrassed, so we're just going to quit that and go back to practice and analysis. Yeah, I've rushed into it again. That's what I do. I see a nice button and I click it, and I'm like, what does this button do? And it never does anything good. And I feel like that's a bit of a worry being in a scientist career, because there's lots of buttons to press, and at least it's Orlaigh in the lab and not me, because I wouldn't be very good at it. So let's check this little guy out. Kelvin Hostler? Oh my goodness, I can't even say words. Like, words are not my friends. They've never been my friends. I was always a maths kind of person at school. I really enjoyed maths. Maths came easy to me. You'd be surprised because I've lost it all now. It has been how many years? Geez, 8 years since I was in school. 8 years. I didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong button. 8 years since I did any maths of any sort of real thinking. I can't even speak. But yeah, right, okay, stop that, you silly girl. But yeah, that I've not done any kind of maths since then, and I'm not very good at it now. But it was my strong point. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I just talk so much rubbish. Like I sometimes I'm not even listening to myself. I'm just talking and I'm watching the game. And I'm like, isn't that like a sign of insanity? Like when you're talking and you don't realise you're talking? I mean, obviously I know I'm talking. I mean, I'm doing it right now. Like, never mind. Back to the LP. So, let's have a wee chat with Kelvin. Now, sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat and my throat's actually a wee bit sore and dry right now. I've got a nice hot tea beside me, but I don't want to like slurp it right now. So we're going to get to know, we're going to ask him about his date. Where the heck are you off to, Kelvin? Is it Kelvin or Kevin, man? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, it's right through a fan. Kelvin. Okay, so get to know him then, since that's actually one of the things that we need to do. So let's go and get to know, get off that PC. No one asked you to browse the web. My god, my camera skills are all over the place. Right, so let's go and talk to Kelvin, distract him from his work day because we want to get to know him. I'm like, hey Kelvs, compliment his outfit, like a dashing lab coat you have there. Where did you get that from? Well, he's cheerful, that's nice. I think we've already asked him about his date. We'll do it again. Maybe she's forgot. Discuss his interests and just kind of make a little bit of a chum with him. Now, Orlaigh has been thinking about starting a family. She has, and she doesn't really mind if she's married. It's not important to her. All she cares about is having a baby. Now, she's a wee bit cheeky with her mischievous skills, so she's not very shy. So she's going to go ahead and ask him if he's single. Oh my god, walls all over the joint in this place. Henny is single, so that's nice to know. So maybe we can get to know her, get to know him a little bit, and maybe we can go on some sort of date at some point. But while she's doing that, I'll just put her on to analyse a metal. Is that a metal? It is now. So she can go and do that. And sorry, my son's just texted me. He's texting me from his room to say that his brothers have came into his bed and there's no space if I can go up and help him. I don't even know why he's awake at this time, he should be sleeping. Hey Orlaigh, we'd love to have you join the Good Timers. What do you think? Yeah, okay, I guess we can get to know someone then. I think that would be a nice thing to do. Oh my goodness, welcome to Good Timers. I'm happy that you have decided to join our club. We have a club going. Well, I can't right now, Bjorn, because I'm at work and it's all so quiet. Shh. Actually, that's Bjork, obviously, but every time I read his name, I think of Bjork. It's all so still. Shh. Shh. You're all alone. I'm not going to sing the whole song, don't worry. But I want to. Right, so let's invent the momentum conserver. And we will view it. On Eureka, Orlaigh Kane had her 4th breakthrough and wrote down an idea for a red hot serum. Click on the notebook button at the top of the phone menu to learn more about it. Excellent, Orlaigh. You're doing very well in your job. All you have to do is get your performance up and then you can progress in your career and perhaps get a promotion maybe next work day. I doubt we'll get it today because we're only at average and it's our first day after our last promotion. But hopefully she can get it, and after that she can go and grab something to eat. Has she got anything fresh in her inventory? Oh, she can eat that. Don't know how long it's got, but she can eat it. But yeah, I actually started trying to record this part about 3 times. The first 2 times my mic decided not to work and it was just like going and not recording my voice. And then the 3rd time, the last time there, my game was totally lagging out and well, there was really nothing I could do about it. It was just really annoying me, so I had to restart the game and also had to close Origin, which now leaves me with some features not available, which is really annoying, but I was just wanting to get this started because it was really doing me head in. So she's already got one of them at work, so after she's viewed it she can stick it in her inventory. Orlaigh's day will end in 1 hour. Well, that's fine because we've had a fantastic day today, I feel. So, is she viewing it? Yay, baby. Stick it in your inventory and you can sell it, or inventory, how do you say that? Let's spend the last hour just having a wee chat with our new friend here. So let's compliment his outfit. I think we actually just did that. You'll be like, are you crazy? You actually just did that to me. But maybe we'll tell a little funny story. Maybe she can try and laugh off what happened the previous night, the worst night out. Although I don't know if Kelvin was there, I didn't notice if he was there. Stare at them through the glass. Yeah, but I didn't notice if he was there or not, but he's probably heard about it around the water cooler, you know, because it was quite a scene. She was arguing with John and his wife, actually, who we didn't realise was his wife at the time. So, I mean, that's obviously going to cause a bit of an issue with your co-workers if you're arguing with both a husband and wife who both work with you and are your superiors. Not going to go well. Let's enthuse about inventions and really just let this guy know how much we love being a scientist. I wonder if he feels the same. And he is not talking to us because he's trying to work like a good old boy, and our shift has ended anyway. So Orlaigh did a fantastic job today and it won't be long until her next promotion. But yeah, that's exciting. And as you know, or if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I am very, very new to YouTube. I've only been on for like 1 or 2 weeks. I've mostly just been watching other YouTubers, and I only really started doing that a couple of months ago as well. Like, I didn't really have time for YouTube before. Like, I always had like loads of shows on and I was always busy with the kids, and I really watched a lot of YouTube, and when we did, it was always their shows, what they wanted to watch and their favourite YouTubers. So I decided that I was going to start watching some things that I liked, and the only thing that I am interested in is The Sims. I don't have any other hobbies. Well, I like to sing, but I don't really like to watch YouTubers sing. I don't know, it's not really something I like to do. I used to when I was younger and stuff, and when I was really into singing, but recently it's not been something that I'm into. But anyway, so I decided to start watching some Simmers, and it has been lovely, and that's why I decided to start my own channel, because they really inspired me. I loved the stories that they made. And anyway, where I was going with this was, I'm very new and I'm just learning, but I would love to learn more. And I have been watching Devin Bumpkins with My Shuno Heights. I just caught up on that last night. Literally, like, I watched the full of series 1 on. Let's go out anyway. I watched the full of series 1 on just last night, sorry, and it was really rather good. It was actually amazing. Yeah, I don't know how that saying goes, but yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I've loved it. He's so talented. All the things he does, his storylines are amazing, and yeah, he's just someone that I really kind of admire, and I'd love to learn how to do all the things that he does, because it's amazing, and I think it'd be really interesting to make and to bring into my Let's Plays, because when I do play The Sims, I do make a big backstory, like I really do, like for myself, but is trying to get that story out of my head and onto this screen and for you to watch and for you to enjoy as well. And I've never been one for really explaining myself very clearly, so that's something that I'm going to be working on, and I'm hoping by the new year, by 2018, that I will be a little bit better, and hopefully with support from you guys you can let me know any kind of hints and tips that you think, that anywhere I'm going wrong and anything you think, oh try this, that would be really helpful, what you've enjoyed, what you've not enjoyed, because it's great to hear the feedback, and it does kind of motivate you as well to know that someone's enjoying what you've created. It's actually amazing. But yeah, so I hope to hear back from some of you at one time or another over some of my posts. Sorry, I actually I can't concentrate right now because, well, one, my son keeps texting me, and two, I literally had like 4 hours sleep last night, and I was, oh, she's in her work outfit. I had 4 hours sleep last night because I was up watching Devon Bumpkins, and then I was lying in bed. It was about 4:30 in the morning, and I was trying to sleep, and I was like, oh, I can't sleep. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll just cheat my energy in the morning. And then I realised that I was in fact not a sim. Yeah, I'm actually a human being, I'm not a real sim, which was a bit disappointing, so I did have to try and force myself to sleep, and then I was up at 7:30 again the next morning with the kids. But yeah, and then I didn't sleep. I tried not to sleep because I usually what happens is I take the kids to school and then I come back and have a wee nap, but I didn't today because I want to try and get into a better sleeping routine, and saying that, it is actually very late right now, so it's not working out. But anyway, back to young Orlaigh. So she's saying maybe we could grab something to eat sometime, that would be really nice. And he says, yep, okay, let's discuss logic puzzles, because as a scientist he probably enjoys some logic. And let's go ahead and order him a drink as well. Order drinks for group, and we will get what shall we buy? Let's buy a nice sea splash. Always think that looks nice. Don't know what it is, but it looks nice. Doesn't sound nice when you think about it. Sea splash. Like, is it like some sort of fish? Wait a minute. Let's see if we can see anything that she's putting in it. And she's just thinking about them tips. She's like, I've been working here all night long. I need some tips. She says, oh, you look absolutely stunning tonight. And then little Miko's having a wee chat with us. She looks like we could be friends with her. But you know, I don't really see Orlaigh having a lot of real friends, because she's a bit cheeky, and she would really need to find someone that she could, someone that she could really she's grown up with, maybe, that gets her sense of humour. But maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll find someone like that. Who knows? But yeah, she's had a good day. She's had a great day at work. She's been getting on well with the lovely Kelvin. And I think this would be a great place to kind of leave it off here. I do like to keep my videos kind of 20 minutes long. So yeah, so guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you've got any suggestions, please feel free to comment, or you can get in touch with me on Twitter at Singing Simmer. So yeah, please comment, like and subscribe if you wish. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!